Hey, boys and girls, welcome back to an edition of Geometry Television. All right, yeah, here we go. All right, so we have to learn a couple vocab words. Geometry is filled with vocab. So, points, lines, planes, like segments. You can put rays in there too. So, these are important definitions and terms and pictures and identifications we have to do. So, the first thing is let's take some notes about what things are. A point, underline it because that's the definition, is write down everything I write down, is a position in a plane. And a plane just means like a flat surface, like a desk or a wall or something like that, or in space. That has no dimensions. So it's just an imaginary point, one point anywhere. So it could be on the page, could be in space. So my pencil's lifted up somewhere right there, on the wall over there, wherever you want it to be. So there's a billion infinite points everywhere. What else? How do you write it? These points are named or written. So it's always important in geometry to know how things are written as point A, point B, point C, etc. Something like that. So here is point A, that's how you might see it. Point B, point C, like that. Okay. So that is the first one. Point. Position in space. And it is written like this, and it looks like this. Okay. Next, a line. You're thinking, yeah, I know what a line is. Well, you have to know the geometry version of a line. A line is a set of points in a straight path. Write down what I write down. Good. That extends infinitely in both directions. So, how do we write it? The line is named. So you put the 2 points on the line, or BA, line AB or line AB. So, for example, this is how it looks. So, whoop, you draw these arrows because it means it goes infinitely this way and infinitely that way. So it goes forever right and forever left like that. Here's point A, here's point B. So it says there's an infinite amount of points. So there actually is an infinite amount of points, but those points aren't named. Those points aren't named. We just have point A and point B. But there are an infinite amount of points there. They're so microscopic and tiny, but yeah, it goes forever that way and forever that way. Yeah, cool. So you can name it line AB or line BA. Either way works. Like that. Okay, next one. A line segment. Of course, pause the video if I go too fast. A line segment is a finite portion. So it's not infinite, it's finite. So it's opposite infinite, so it has a beginning and end. A finite portion of a line that has 2 endpoints. Okay. So it could look like this. Let's call this X. This is Y. I'm just making that up. I could say C or D or A or B or whatever. Just any letter works. So it starts here and it stops here. It does not go forever in both directions like the line does. It is finite, which means it is only between these 2 points. And of course, there's an infinite amount of points in between. That's what make up the line. But only X and Y, the endpoints, are indicated there. Okay? So you say line XY or line YX. Line segment, my bad. So you can write line segment or XY and just draw a line over it. So notice up here, it had the arrows because that's a line, which means it goes forever. This does not go forever, so I just draw the straight line up there. No arrows on the top. YX, like that. Okay, so line segment XY, line segment YX. That's the line. That's the difference. One goes forever in both directions, one does not. Okay, last one, array. Ray of sunshine is a portion of a line. A lot of notes here. Excellent. So it is a ray. A ray is a portion of a line that extends infinitely in one direction. So it starts on an endpoint and it goes that way forever. So let's call that C, let's call this D. So it starts here and it goes infinitely in one direction. This goes infinitely, the line goes infinitely in 2 directions. This is not going infinitely, this one is finite right there. So it's finite here in this direction, but it's infinite in that direction. There we go. So how do we say this? You say ray CD. Like, oh, no, sorry. Don't write anything above it. You can say it that way or like that. You'd be like, hey, Mr. Irish, how come I can't say ray DC? Because I was able to flip these and it was okay. Well, this one you always start, for ray, you start on the end point and then you go out from there. So you have to start with C when you're naming it. If you say ray DC, that is wrong. You don't want that. Okay? Cool. Practice some. Let's name it. Okay, first thing, here we go. Draw this with me. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. One, two, three, 4. All right, we have to name these. Okay. And then we have to name as many ways as possible. So this right here, I notice that it starts here and then it goes infinitely in this direction because I see the arrow. It's going to keep going this way forever, ever, ever. So this is a ray. Yeah, ray. So this is ray XY or ray XY. Got to say XY, can't say YX with that one. All right, 2, what is this? Take a look at your notes. Look back in your notes. Here are your notes right here. What does it look like? Look at the picture. Look at the definition. Which one's this? Yeah, line segment. Line segment. CY, or we can say line segment CY, or in this one, YC. There we go, line segment. I would say line segment. YC also. So 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to be acceptable. That's cool. You don't have to write all 4 necessarily unless it asks you for, but I want to show you all 4 are cool for that. This one. Oh, what are those? Yeah. Yep, points. So it says point S, point T. That's it. Easy. Oh, this one extends in all directions. What is that? Go back and look at your notes. Here are your notes. Here are your notes. Here are your notes. What's that? Yeah. That's a line. Yeah. How else can I say it? Line ML, line, yeah, LM. I can say it either way because it goes either way in both directions. I can also say line LM with the arrows on top, right? It's shorter if I don't want to spell it out. Or line ML also. So that's what I say. I say, even though it looks like that, I say line LM. This I say line segment CY, etc. Ray XY. There we go. Nice job. Keep it going. Good work, everybody.